Now, before we dive into this video, I want to let you know here at BPN, we only do 2 sales a year. The first is our 4th of July sale in the summer, and the second is our annual Black Friday sale. And our Black Friday sale is coming up here very soon. So it starts November 12th, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, and it ends November 14th, midnight Central Standard Time. It is 20% off the entire site. Select items are up to 30% off. If you lock in an active subscription on any products, it is 20% off for life until you cancel that subscription. And on top of all of that, the first 5,000 orders that are placed are getting a free BPN multi-color 5-panel trail hat, endurance trail hat. This is the hat I've been wearing for all of my runs recently. First 5,000 orders are getting this hat for free. Black Friday is coming up. Appreciate all your guys' support. Love you. Thank you. Now, let's get into the video. Go. Good morning, guys, and welcome to the video. Now it's bright and early. I am outside because I do not want to wake my family up. But I'm about to head downtown Austin to link up with Luke Hopkins and Fonz for a morning run. So, pre-run nutrition, 2 scoops of GU&M Sport, and this is actually in a new flavor we just released. This is an orange flavor. So in 2 scoops of GU&M Sport, it's 40 grams of carbohydrates in the form of cluster dextrin, which is very fast gastric emptying, very easily digestible, easy on the stomach. 40 grams of carbohydrates, 700 milligrams of sodium. I have that mixed up in this shaker bottle right here. And then, in addition to that, 1 Go bar, which is an oat-based lightweight bar, 36 grams of carbs total. So between the Go bar and GU&M Sport, 76 grams of carbs, pre-run nutrition. Have you guys run here before?
I have. I never have.
My favorite place to run.
Is it pretty flat, or what do you make of it?
It's flat. It's flat, and it's a nice, like, 3.5 mile loop. It's perfect for workouts.
What shoes are you rocking?
These are the New Balance Fuel Cell V3s.
Okay. Are they carbon or no?
Yeah.
I got Saucony endorphin leads because I was like, dude, if I'm running this fast, I gotta get all the help I
Dude,
can
that's
get.
a great shoe.
Yeah, I really like them.
That's why I ran in those for CIM.
Oh, really?
That's honestly probably what I'll wear for my next marathon. You boys ready for these steaks later?
Oh, yeah. They look fat, dude.
Dude.
They were huge.
It's Wagyu. I got 2 quarter. All right, we got the boys here this morning. We got Fonz and Luke. Pretty much doing a full day of training. And then at BPN HQ right now, we have 2 Wagyu porterhouses a Wagyu ribeye and a Wagyu strip that's thawing out. So after our second workout today, we're gonna throw those beauties on a charcoal grill, and I'm gonna cook you guys one of the best steaks you ever had in your life. I've spent the last year of my life perfecting the steak, and I can't wait to watch you put it in your mouth. Cannot wait!
All right, I'm down, Fonz, because I cannot make a great steak like that, so.
So here's what we got this morning. It is 5:30 a.m. Great Northern Loop in Austin, Texas. And we're doing a little bit of speed work. We just want to get some leg turnover going on. So we'll do a 2-mile warm up, and then we're going to do alternating 1 mile hard, 1 mile easy, 1 mile hard, 1 mile easy, mile tempos. Just get some leg turnover, get some speed going on. This is one of my favorite workouts I do. And I'd say I incorporate it every 2 weeks. A little warm up, 1 mile, 1 mile, 1 mile, 1 mile. And you can kind of just adjust the paces as you see fit, how you're feeling. And if you want to send it, send it. It's only for a mile, and you have that 1 mile recovery afterwards. So we'll kind of build into it, hopefully negative split. Our last hard mile will be our fastest mile. That's the goal. And we'll get some mileage in, probably 11, 12 miles this morning. So we'll kick it off.
You see, it's funny because our definitions of hard and easy are very different, but we're doing his hard and easy, so it's gonna be extra hard and then hard. So hard the whole time.
We gotta burn those steaks.
I'm down.
I think all runners probably have some sort of superstition. If I don't do this stretch right here, it's not good. Because if I don't do this stretch, I feel like I tweak my back.
I've seen you do that stretch like 8 times this morning.
Yep, this is my stretch. There's one run like 2 years ago where I didn't do that stretch, and I started running, and I looked down at my shoes during my run, and I tweaked my upper back. So now it's like I have to.
Wait, do it one more time?
My entire performance is based right in this moment right here.
Yep.
If I have a great run tonight, you best fucking believe I'm doing this every single time.
That's the stretch.
I always make a joke.
Hip.
It's like, I had a meeting with my boss this morning. He wants to meet at 5:30 a.m. Oh, my boss is Creighton. They're like, who's your boss? And it's like,
I know, we should have taken a photo. Meeting Nick.
What time do you guys typically run?
Probably around like
7, 6:30.
6:30, yeah.
So,
Just like right before sunrise. But we ain't got no baby, so.
look at that right there. That's just a beautiful view.
That
you
is.
got no one. You got open road. You got trees coming over the road. You got some lights. This is where dreams are made, boys.
Let's go.
All right, ready?
Yes, sir.
Go. I always have like my go-to routes for each prep. Like in Nashville, I had this route. It was epic. It was 3 miles out, 3 miles back. It was a great, like, long run route.
Neighborhood? Or is it like countryside?
Countryside. It's all farms.
It's hard because I can
right now we are 5.5 miles into this workout. We have 2 fast miles done, and we're holding right around 6 minute per mile pace. So we'll do 2 more. We'll set it on that last one. Great morning to get fast. It's a great morning to build fitness. That's what we're doing. Because the consistency, it compounds, baby, every day.
It's gonna be the hardest one.
Yeah. Got a nice downhill stretch though.
Yeah. Gotta lean into that hill.
All right, last one. Let's go.
How was that last rep?
It was nice, man.
I got dropped.
We sent it. Last rep. Finished at 5:39.
I was 5:48, which I'm still stoked about.
I mean, what's nice right now is you train really hard in the Texas summer, and that heat and humidity, I mean, it creates adaptations. And once fall hits, temperatures drop, humidity drops, it turns on a whole new level of fitness. So that's what we're experiencing and feeling right now. That's also like one of the best parts. If you do like a fall marathon and you prep in the summer in Texas, you will be so fit going into that race because your body is just used to putting out massive effort in hot, humid climates.
It's also a matter of meeting yourself where you are in the summer. It's hotter, heart rate's higher. So if you notice your pace is a little bit off, it's not that you're losing fitness, it's that you're adapting to your environment. So that, like what Nick said, when the temperature does drop, when your heart rate does drop, you stayed consistent, kept showing up, now you get to reap the benefits.
You can do whatever you want in your 40s. It's like 20, you learn. 30s, you do. 40s, so you're like, grow. was a great run this morning. About 11 and a half miles of work. Overall, 7:01 minute per mile pace. And then the splits for those fast miles, very consistently negative splitting. So we had first warm-up mile 7:45, second warm-up mile 7:30, and the first working mile 6:01, second working mile 5:56, third working mile 5:51, and we wrapped up with a 5:39 mile. So very consistent negative split. 5:39 mile, solid to wrap that workout. 11 and a half miles of work on a Friday morning. So next up with the boys, we got back strength and a Hyrox circuit. And then steaks, baby. Woo!
Happy Friday.
I'm ready to lift.
This is also a daily necessity.
Yeah.
The morning watch photo.
Behind the
Posted.
scenes.
Just like that.
No
Nick does his
hesitation.
morning watch.
No
I do my
caption.
morning Millie Rock. It all adds up, man. We all got our own thing.
What's your classic, Luke?
Hands on hips. Flex so hard that here.
Ian's classic is like you have to have like a product really here. The photo's got to be like ×5 zoom, and it's got to be.
Mine is the.
Dude, Ian's got the blue steel, like very just like.
100%.
Yeah, blue steel.
Blue steel. What's blue steel? It's like,
It's like your modeling face. It's like Ben Stiller. What's that Ben Stiller movie?
Yeah.
What's that? Oh, Zoolander.
Yeah. I get so many comments saying that. Yeah, you just gotta give them that like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got the Zoolander blue steel model face.
Gym Shark taught me that. They're like, you gotta do something more with your face, and I'm like, oh. That's my thing.
When I try to do that, I see the photos afterwards. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
It's gotta be like casual.
We are at our best when we are sharing stories of incredible human achievement. So for the last 6 months, we've been working on this project, and that project is called a brand tone of voice. It is how we speak, things we say, things we don't say, who we are, who we're talking to, who we're not talking to, and it's been a really beneficial experiment and experience. And we hired a copywriter to come alongside our brand team and help us refine our tone of voice. And as a brand, if you don't have a tone of voice and you don't define that, it's really hard to speak cohesively as a brand, especially as you bring on more team members. And it's really hard to speak to who you want to speak to. So for the last 6 months, like I said, we worked on this project, and it was a lot of work, and we just published internally our brand tone of voice. But I want to share some of it with you guys. And if you're building a brand, you're building a company, you're leading a team, vision is really important, but defining and writing down and publishing that vision, putting words to that vision, is even more important because it creates clarity for everyone involved. So I just want to share some of the parts of our brand tone of voice to give you insight into the work we've done the last 6 months, but to really refine and let you guys know who is BPN, who are we talking to, and how are we going to talk to those people. Here's kind of the way the beginning part of this brand tone of voice is structured. So we have that quote in the beginning by myself. Then it goes into who we are, who we're talking to, how we talk, how we use going more, how we don't use going more, our voice. Our voice, if it were a person, it'd be the tough, loving coach. Tonality, do's and don'ts. And it really gets into a lot of the nitty gritty do's and don'ts. Do lead with brand, not the sale. Do bring people in, but don't worry about pleasing everyone. Do more showing, less telling. And this slide or this deck goes on and on to really provide insight to our team, who we are, who we're talking to, and how we do that. We are high achievers, risk takers, champions, but we're not here for the glory. We're here for the journey, for the underdogs, for our families, for our team, driven to achieve, drawn to challenges. Every day we strive for more because easy is not in our vocabulary. Yeah, we're those people, the hungry, the committed, the whatever it takes crew. Welcome to BPN. We're just getting started. Go one more. We serve hybrid athletes, not just any hybrid athlete. We're here for the ones who relish the opportunity to work hard, make the extra effort and do the right thing, even if it's the harder thing. They don't need anyone else's approval or validation to do so. They show up for themselves, for others, and don't ask for anything in return. The reason I share that is because right now I am working on a multi-part podcast series about building BPN. And we've released 3 episodes so far. Tomorrow I'm recording the 4th. And the goal with this series is to tell the entire story of building BPN from the beginning to where we are today, and lessons learned, successes, failures, everything in between. Something that I can share with the team here, can share with you guys, and then I can reflect on years and years and years from now and share with my kids and my family. And as I've been going back and watching old content and reading old articles that we've published and worked on, interviews we've done, I've realized and relearned a lot of things. And one of those things was when I first started BPN, it was just me. And then it was me and Preston. And then it was me, Preston, and Joe. And then the team really grew from there. But in those early days, I did not have to very clearly define who we were, who we're speaking to, what we're about, what we do, because it was just me, Preston, and Joe building this thing. And then as the team grew, I didn't clearly define that vision. It was easy to be misinterpreted by people, and it's no one's fault but myself, because I did not clearly define and write down that vision, our brand tone of voice. And what ended up happening a few years ago is that vision and the actions on that vision became a little blurry because I did not define and communicate the brand tone of voice. So this has been a big project for us, but so significant and so important as we refine who we are. Who is BPN? Who do we serve? How do we speak? What is our tone of voice to support our vision and our mission? And then everyone in the organization can act on that. And I believe that's a really significantly important skill and necessity for a leader to have. Vision is really important, but clearly defining that vision is even more important, because then people can act on that vision.
Do those things to you, and so I have to say before I go that I just want you to know.
Round 2, lift.
I know you missed a team workout yesterday.
We'll do like 30 minutes back strength, then we'll hop into like a 40-minute circuit. It's a good circuit. I did it last week.
What are you smiling about? All I'm saying is, Nick invites me to run, Nick invites me to lift, Nick invites me to Hyrox. It's always yes. I invite him to swim one time. It's a hard no.
I ain't swimming.
Give me one time, Nick, please.
The only way you're finding me swimming is if I'm in an Ironman prep, and I'm not in Ironman prep right now. Even when I'm in an Ironman prep, just the mental hurdle it is to get in that water.
It's not that.
It's tough. Okay, so officially, all three of us are now signed up for Grandma's Marathon, which is in Duluth, Minnesota, June 21st, 2025. We're all going for massive PRs. And it's gonna be fun. I'm going for a huge PR. Huge PR. Huge PR.
I'm going for a huge PR too. Huge.
My PR will be like big. I don't know if huge would necessarily be the best way to describe it, but it'll be like of some sort of mass and size. We'll call it huge for now.
So you'll see in this workout here, we're not going super heavy with a lower rep range on a multi-joint compound movement like a deadlift, for example, because we had a big volume, higher intensity run this morning, and then we're gonna be hitting a 40-minute circuit after this. So being very intentional, not to overdo some of these days, overdo some of these workouts, knowing what's to come ahead. Like tomorrow I'm doing a 16-mile long run in the morning, and there's a time and place to take those quality sessions to some extremes. But if you do it too often, too frequently, too much, you'll just keep digging yourself holes. You don't want to dig yourself holes. We want to stimulate, not obliterate. It's actually one of my favorite back movements for posterior chain. Weighted back hyperextensions using the GHD. I used to have a GHD machine actually in our home garage, but it's one of those things. It takes up so much space for the amount of ways and times that I use it that it just wasn't efficient. But having one here at BPN, I use it on every back day. I also use it for core, for GHD sit-ups. But I just take 25-pound plate, hold it in my chest, do about 15 reps per set, and kind of hold the top of the movement, squeezing hamstrings and glutes as well to protect that lower back. But it's great for posterior chain back work. Right now I'm doing 3 scoops of G1 a day.
I probably am like, I'd say I'm like 3 to 4.
I did 2. Okay, house music No. That was the worst soundtrack and playlist I've ever listened to in my life.
Now you don't like my music. Come on.
I don't know why we hang out. This workout from Rich Ryan, great workout. It's a 40-minute workout. It's 10 rounds. So here it is. Each round is 4 minutes. So in minute number 1, you have to do 20 calories in the rower. So if you do 20 calories in 50 seconds, you have 10 seconds of rest. In minute 2, 20 calories on the ski. Minute 3, 20 calories on the echo bike, which in my opinion is the hardest. And then minute 4, rest. Now the way that we'll do this, because we only have one echo bike, is someone will start on row, someone will start on ski, someone will start on echo, and we'll rotate through. So we're all on different machines in each one of those minutes. 10 rounds, 40 minutes total. Let's go. Rich Ryan. I've done this workout. Did this workout 2 weeks ago. It was a really, really good one. I will say, towards the end, echo bike is really hard to get 20 calories in that 1 minute. So we can sleep in peace at night when we lay down. Ready? My daddy served in the army. We lost his right when he blew a flag in our yard. Till the day that he died, he wanted my mother, my brother, my sister, and me to grow up and live happy in the land of the free. Now this nation that I love is falling under attack. A mighty sucker punch came flying in from somewhere in the back. Soon as we could see clearly through our big black eye, man, we lit up your world like the 4th of July. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list, and the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist, and an eagle will fly, and it's gonna be here when you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell, and it'll feel like the whole wide world is raining down on you. Oh, brought to you courtesy of the red, white, and blue. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. This big dog will fight and rattle his seconds. Back half, boys. You got about an hour till stakes. Everybody now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big wheels keep on turning. One more. There you go. boys think?
Dude, not gonna lie, my whole body was about to cramp right there. Oh my God.
How good is that? What do you think?
I thought it was good. They're all hard to me. Ain't no difference in me.
What makes that workout hard is honestly trying to keep up with hitting the 20 calories in each 1 minute. And I'd say like the first 3 rounds start out relatively, I don't want to say easy, but comfortable. And you're like, oh, I can hold 20 calories per erg in each 60-second time cap. But with each additional and incremental round, it gets harder to hit those 20 calories within the minute. So what ends up happening is you go over a little bit and it sucks up some of your rest time. So that back half of the workout, we didn't have 1 minute rest, we had 45 seconds of rest. And there's transition time in between machines, which takes up some time as well. But you're moving pretty good with a big effort for 40 minutes. It's a solid workout. I love that one.
And now the stakes are earned.
All right, you guys chill for a second. Let me get this charcoal heated up.
Look, hey, look, okay, look, I ain't got the time for you, oh no, oh no. Get up on my face, I ain't got it down for you, oh no, oh no. Bitch, I'm getting paid, she said I ride for you, oh no, oh no. Stay inside your lane, she said I die for you, oh no, oh no. Baby, I'm okay, I ain't got the time for you, oh no, oh no. Get up on my face, I ain't got it down for you, oh no, oh no. Bitch, I'm getting paid, she said I ride for you, oh no.
Since having our second child, Nico is now just over 2 months. You know, weekends we spend a lot of time at home. We got nap time, we got bottles to give babies. Just a new season and chapter of life. So with all the time we spend at home with the kids on the weekends, my hobby now is grilling in our free time. And I love it. I love grilling.
I think you've gone full-blown dad.
I feel, you know what? You're right. I've gone full-blown dad. I got my kids at home. I got my kids in here. Sometimes I forget me, Fonz, and Luke aren't the same age. Steph reminds me constantly. She's like, you know, they are in their early 20s and you are on your way to 40. Yeah, but I don't feel like that. They make me feel young.
Still feel like young buck.
They make me feel very young.
Oh, that crust is looking delectable. Would that be the right word to say?
I'm not a thesaurus.
All right. Let's let them rest and cut them up. All right, on camera.
Cheers.
That's really good. It like splattered in my mouth on that first chew.
No, it's actually phenomenal. Perfect.
This right here, this came out perfectly medium rare. Nice crust.
That crust really makes it.
Yeah.
Boys, we outdid ourselves on this one.
Boy, we done
This
did
is
that.
all your work, man. we just are spectators.
We outdid ourselves on this one.
You could have done without our support, man.
And you know, the best part about like you know, you go to a steakhouse, they're gonna cover your steak in butter. You don't, if you cook it right, you season it right, and you smoke, you don't need a bunch of butter. We did it. All right, guys. BPN barbecue with the boys, billowing smoke on the Weber grill. Boys, I'm glad to have spent the day with you. I love you.
Bro day.
This was a great bro day.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Great bro
Same.
day.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, now you boys dig in.
Look,
Dig in.
I ain't got the time for you, oh no, oh no. Get up on my face, I ain't got it down for for you. Oh no, oh no. Bitch, I'm getting paid. She said I ride for you. No, 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 no. Stay inside your lane. She said I die for you. Oh no, oh no. Baby, I'm okay.